Saran and I grew closer to our destination. The remnants of a camp came into view, scattered and torn apart, as if a violent force had swept through it. Tattered tents flapped mournfully in the wind, while abandoned research notes fluttered across the cold snow. I couldn't help but wonder what had transpired here. Had the expedition team awakened an ancient evil lurking within these ancient halls? Or had they tampered with forbidden relics, invoking a wrath they couldn't control? Honestly, it was as if the very ruins themselves had turned against them, and I could feel the faintest panic creep up my spine as I followed the signs of struggle and broken equipment. As we entered, we could see blood-stained handprints on the walls, and the ominous echoes of distant footsteps filled my senses. Shadows danced menacingly, revealing nothing but a tale of dread and despair. And as I retreated, haunted by the chilling scene before me, a warning echoed in my mind. Dwemer ruins held secrets left best undisturbed. Their power once revered had become a curse, a siren's call that drew unsuspecting adventurers into an abyss of darkness. I vowed to leave this place to escape the clutches of its forsaken expedition, yet a lingering curiosity remained.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more. Shut up! Shut up! Don't like me, Cesar. I'm kidding. Always try to.
As I cautiously made my way through the ruins, my ears caught a haunting sound. A voice, hushed and tormented, echoed through the chamber. I strained to listen, my heart pounded in my chest. The voice spoke with an unsettling blend of despair and madness equal, as if the speaker's mind had unraveled. I couldn't make out the words clearly, but the chilling tones sent shivers down my spine. It was the voice of a possible killer, lost in his own deranged world, trapped perhaps within the madness and darkness of the Dwemer ruins. A torch lay on the stone floor, still burning. The stone had not yet put it out. Someone was nearby. Driven by a mix of morbid curiosity, perhaps, and a desire for answers, I reluctantly ventured further into the Dwemer ruins. Sounds led me deeper into the labyrinth halls, my footsteps echoing in harmony with the eerie whispers that surrounded me. With every step, the scene before me grew even more horrific. The once imposing architecture now lay in ruins, shattered and broken. Bloodstains splattered across the walls and floor like a macabre canvas of violence. Fear gripped my heart, urging me to turn back, but an insatiable need to uncover the truth propelled me forward. Just there, standing before me, was the deranged killer I'd been overhearing. His eyes glimmered with madness as he lunged toward me, fueled by a twisted gun. Instinct took hold, and with trembling hands, I notched an arrow in my bow. With a swift motion, I let it fly, projectile finding its mark with deadly precision. The madman's charge was abruptly halted as his body crumbled to the ground. The echo of his deranged screams silenced forever. As I cautiously surveyed the aftermath, my gaze fell upon a lifeless body nearby. Clutched in its lifeless hand was a weathered journal, stained with blood. The journal revealed a tragic truth. The deranged killer was once a Khajiit consumed by a grip of skooma addiction. His brother, burdened by the guilt, was trying to wean him off, but had run out of supplies during the expedition, leaving him in agonizing withdrawal. The addict's descent into madness had been fueled by a desperate search for a non-existent last bottle of skooma. Page after page chronicled his unraveling mind, the torment that pushed him to tear apart the camp and its inhabitants in his frenzied quest. The twisted obsession over an elixir that no longer existed had driven him to unspeakable acts of violence. And I just stood there as I absorbed the grim account. I looked at Serana, and then we continued. As Serana and I ventured deeper into the Dwemer ruin, an eerie sight greeted our eyes. The hall stood frozen in time, as if the Dwemer had vanished in an instant, leaving behind their very belongings untouched. It was as though the echoes of their presence still lingered, whispering secrets of a civilization lost to the ages. The further we delved into the Dwemer ruins, the more we marveled at their vastness. Corridors stretched on endlessly like an intricate labyrinth of forgotten dreams, each turn revealing more intricate machinery and towering chambers, a true testament to the engineering brilliance of the Dwemer. With each step, the grandeur of their civilization unfolded before us, a sense of awe mingled with trepidation. How deep did this labyrinth of marvels go? How expansive were these forgotten halls? Sheer magnitude left us to wonder if we were merely scratching the surface of a world that had been buried in time. Deep in the depths of the Dwemer ruins, we stumbled upon a grim discovery. Hidden within a narrow tunnel lay a lifeless body, its face etched with terror. Beside it, a journal whispered of a harrowing fate. The expedition had been ambushed under the cover of night. The entry spoke of violence and captivity, of comrades slain and others imprisoned within cruel cages. This unfortunate soul had managed to escape, seeking refuge in this tunnel, but his freedom was short-lived. An arrow had found its mark, extinguishing his last flicker of hope. The darkness that haunted these ruins held its victims tightly and never let them go. Serana and I looked at each other as we stumbled upon the unmistakable signs of the Falmer. These wretched creatures, twisted and deformed, must have been the merciless assailants who had attacked the ill-fated expedition during the night. Their malevolence echoed through the dark corridors, a haunting reminder of the horrors that awaited. We realized that we were not alone in this labyrinth of forgotten wonders. The Falmer, guardians of the shadows, watched and waited, their presence a chilling testament to the treacherous depths of the Dwemer ruins. As we cautiously ventured deeper into the Dwemer ruins, a grim sight met our gaze. The lifeless body of an expedition guard laid sprawled on the ground, a grisly testament to the brutality of the Falmer. The guard's form was riddled with Falmer arrows, their lethal accuracy evident in the crimson stains that marred the surroundings. The air grew heavy with anticipation as we realized the lurking presence of the Falmer. It was only a matter of time before their twisted forms would emerge, driven by a hunger for violence. Every step I took was filled with both dread and determination. The encounter with the fallen guard served as a stark reminder of the imminent clash to come. With grim determination, Serana and I began meticulously picking off the Falmer one by one. Methodically, utilizing every trick at our disposal, we struck from a distance and exploited their weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Silent arrows found their marks, and traps were set to bring them down. We moved with calculated precision, working as a unit to dismantle their sinister presence. The clash between us and the Falmer echoed through the ancient halls, a deadly dance of survival.
Who's there?
are they doing down here?
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
There, in the heart of the ancient structure, lay a sight of unimaginable grandeur. A colossal chamber bathed in ethereal light housed a breathtaking marvel. Elaborate Dwemer machinery intertwined with intricate architecture, forming a mesmerizing tapestry of engineering genius. What the hell was this?
Let's just get off. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course, you want me to leave.